Hello, today we are testing out a camping mat because we have some upcoming camping adventures for Cub Scouts, and our younger son is going to be using it with his little tent. So we are having a very gracious volunteer help us before little brother gets a hold of it. So this is a camping mat. It's not your standard camping mat that we used to use that looks like a pool float that you hook up. It self-inflates, which saves time. So the design of this is that you don't have to have like an air pump to do it.
What do you do?
Well, what you do is there's a pillow you inflate the regular way.
Yeah, it'd be this end, I guess.
But then the other part, you open it up and it will self-inflate over time. It'll get a little puffier. Now, you open that up, and then air will go inside of there and it'll just start to puff up.
Like this?
Yeah, you kind of unscrew it so the air can go freely into that little thing. And then there's like puffy material on the inside that just starts to naturally inflate with a little bit of time. So we're going to see how long it takes. I see that there's little straps so you can roll it up easily and strap it together. And then the pillow part, that part blows up and creates a pillow. And there's also a carrying case. So why don't you put it inside the tent and see if it fits inside the tent.
Yeah, easily.
Fits perfectly inside our tent. Okay. Now I can tell it's starting to get a little bit puffier. It's not meant to be a giant puffy pad, but it's meant to give you a barrier between you and the ground and a squishy mat. So I'll hold it up a little bit closer to the camera and like squish it, and you could tell already it's getting a little more inflated. You see, it's got like puffy material on the inside, and this part right here, this is all the way shut. You go like this and it opens up. So this part, it's like that kind of, I don't know, it's hard to describe, material that poofs up.
It's like a foam.
Yeah, and it's like a foam, and it kind of like expands a little bit. We've got another one of these. I have an orange one that's not quite as fancy as this, and it's about actually this thickness when it's totally inflated. So this is about the same amount of thickness. It's enough to provide some softness on the ground.
Yeah, this would be pretty nice. Without
being huge. And I personally don't like those inflatable ones, unless you bring a battery op air pump. I mean, it takes forever to blow it up. It's just exhausting. Now, you do need to inflate the pillow, but I have a self-inflating, a little bit more, pillow that I'm going to be using instead of using the one that comes with it.
Then I'd probably go ahead and tighten it up. And this is ready.
I don't like a real firm pillow, so I'm not going to blow that part up. But go ahead and stick that on in there. And then that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to...
You can see it obviously adds an inch at least, an inch and a half of padding.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more comfortable for camping on the hard ground. Okay, so take it out and see how long it is. We're going